What's up, beautiful people? How are you all doing? I'm doing fantastic. Today, I'll be discussing a fragrance from the house of Rayhaan. They have recently released many fragrances, and slowly and steadily, I'll talk about those fragrances in my next videos. So, today, the fragrance I'm going to talk about is Obsidian from Rayhaan. I was really excited when I heard that this is probably trying to clone or this is inspired by Dior Homme Parfum, the old version. So, something that is discontinued, and the price of Dior Homme Parfum just skyrocketed, and sellers are literally ripping off others with the price tag. Okay, anyways, so you don't have to get ripped. So Rayhaan thought, why not put out something in the market that smells like Dior Homme Parfum? Is it actually Dior Homme Parfum? I'm here to discuss. Oh, I have the dry down of this fragrance right here. Yeah, this is the dry down. And let me spray this. Yep. So Obsidian, how good is Obsidian? Well, I know this fragrance, yes. But anyways, let me read out the notes to you. Then I'll describe the smell. The top notes contains iris and citrus. The base mid contains suede leather and floral accords. And the base contains cedar wood, sandalwood, ambrate, oud. Yeah, that's it. So now the smell, this one. Obsidian, this one. When this one starts up, this one showcases the iris. Right from the get-go, you're gonna get hit with the iris, and you're gonna know that this is somewhat inspired by Dior Homme Intense and Dior Homme Parfum. Not exactly like Dior Homme Intense. This is more in the vein of Dior Homme Parfum, yes, but not, oh well, not exactly like the discontinued version of Dior Homme Parfum. This is like Dior Homme Parfum, the discontinued version, mixed with the recent release, the 2025 Dior Homme Parfum. At least I feel like that. This is like a mix of those two fragrances to me. You'll get vibes of Dior Homme Intense. You'll get vibes of Dior Homme Parfum, the old version. You will get vibes of Dior Homme Parfum, the new version 2025. So you get this irisy tone, you get this aromatic touch. So this has this beautiful soft iris. So Dior Homme Parfum, the OG, the discontinued one, has this dense iris. This is not dense, but the iris is there. You'll feel it easily, and this will show you this aromatic touch with this floral nuance. The floral nuance is coming from this geranium like rosy tone that I'm getting. Yep, feels like slight hint of rose and this musky ambery tone. So the smell is fairly simple. The smell starts up with this irisy powdery tone. Makeup kitish, yes, slightly makeup kitish, but not like Dior Homme Intense. This has this makeup kit tone, but the iris tone actually fades away after, I'm going to say, 30, 40, 50 minutes. And this one showcases this slight hint of powdery, musky, ambery tone, okay, with this hint of aromatic touch that I'm getting in the top. And this one becomes slightly creamy on my skin, like tonka. So you get this musky, woody tone with this tonka-like character, slightly creamy. Yep, the iris tone is right at the top. And as I told you, after 30, 40, 50 minutes, the iris tone actually starts to fade away, and this will just give you this slight hint of powdery, tonka-ish, woody character. Yes. Is this a bad fragrance? Hell no, this is a super duper fragrance. If you are into irisy DNA, if you are into the Dior Homme Parfum 2000, the discontinued one, that is. So if you are into that fragrance, if you are into even DHI, Dior Homme Intense, if you are into the Dior Homme Parfum recent version, you're going to enjoy this. Those fragrances now are charged quite highly, especially the discontinued DHP. That is just selling just too much. The pricing is too much, and I'm not happy with the pricing. Anyways, For even super duper cheaper price, you're gonna get this one, Obsidian from Rayhaan. This is a wonderful fragrance, a wonderful release. So if you are into irisy DNA, you're gonna enjoy this. If you enjoy a slight bit of floral like rose, you're gonna enjoy this. If you enjoy a slight bit of leathery character, you're gonna enjoy this. This one is turning out to be slightly leathery and creamy on my skin. As I told you, this is creamy. The leather facet comes in. There is slight bit of leather mixing with this tonka and sandalwood like character. So yeah, this is creamy in the dry down. Slight hint of aromatic touch I'm getting as well. This has this aromatic, ambery, creamy texture on my skin. But the top is iris forward. So there you go. This is not a one-to-one to Dior Homme Parfum or even the new version. This to me feels like inspired by those fragrances, Dior Homme Parfum, the discontinued one, mixed with the DHP new version, even DHI. This is not a one-to-one, at least to my nose. This feels like Rayhaan Obsidian is inspired by, and they actually took inspiration from those fragrances, Dior Homme Parfum, the discontinued version, the new Dior Homme Parfum, and even DHI. All three mixed together. I think Rayhaan took bits and pieces from those fragrances and came up with this one. So for the price, you simply can't complain. 2000 taka to 2500 taka, dear oh dear. Just imagine the price tag of Dior Homme Parfum and imagine the price tag of this one. You be the judge. If you want Dior Homme Parfum, you can keep it. That's a wonderful fragrance. Super duper high quality fragrance, high class fragrance. But this is no joke, okay? Rayhaan, they're doing really good. They are coming up with good releases, and this is one of them. So, Obsidian. I talked about the smell. Now, let's talk about the performance. Performance is okayish. I got okayish to, I'm gonna say, decent performance, average decent performance. Somehow, I thought this is going to work for 6 7 hours, but on me this worked for 4 hours. Okay, but I'm not complaining. I can always reapply. If I like the smell, I can always enjoy the fragrance even if it lasts for 4 hours. Projection, I have to say 1 hour to 1.5 hours max. So for the first 1 hour I was feeling this fragrance. This one was radiating quite nicely. So yeah, that's the performance for you. I'm just sharing my experience. I don't know about you or your skin chemistry. So, anyways, that's the performance. Now, season wise, I'm going to say this is a winter fragrance, but you can use this all year round. I can use this all year round. If you're like me, you can rock this all year round. But I think people will enjoy this in winter season when the weather is toned down. So, yeah, occasion, date nights, casual outings, parties, night outs. This has this attractive DNA. Yes, iris, powdery, ambery, musky, creamy, leathery. So yeah, the creamy tone in the dry down is nice. So will work for date nights, night outs, parties. So there you go. I talked about the smell, I talked about the performance, I talked about the season and the occasion, I talked about the pricing as well. So I think I have covered each and every aspect of Obsidian. Today I discussed Obsidian. I hope this video will help you guys discover this fragrance and know my take on it. So take care everyone. Keep me in your prayers. Keep smelling good. Peace.